where we really want, the place where we really want to be channeling Reiki from is one of love and compassion. And again, that working to release judgment. And so this larger question of, where is my headspace when I'm sending Reiki? Here's the thing, is that some practitioners are going to say, you don't have to be in any headspace. Just set the intention and you can think about your laundry that you've got to do, and you can focus on all the chores you have to do. And yeah, actually, Reiki will still do its thing. But there are other practitioners who will say, we really need to get into the present moment and to just focus in on the present moment and be sending that love and compassion and, really focusing in on almost like in a meditative, mindful kind of sense. Now, I personally lean a little bit more towards that end of the spectrum when it comes to sending Reiki and the mindset and the mind space to be in. But I release judgment of anyone who's thinking about their grocery list when they're sending Reiki, because that's okay. Reiki is still going to go and still do its thing, no matter what we're thinking. But I like to focus in on the present moment as I'm sending Reiki. I like to focus in on the honor of sending Reiki. I like to focus in on myself as, an empty vessel for Reiki, and to really be in that present moment in a really very meditative, almost kind of way. And this is something that as your Reiki practice develops, you will find what works for you, and that may indeed also change. So what that means is that when you start off sending Reiki, you may focus in on starting just saying the precepts with sending Reiki, and that may be going through your mind. Or you may be just focusing in on your breath, and that's where your mind is during Reiki. Or maybe you are thinking about ascended masters when you are sending Reiki. And then, your Reiki journey develops and unfolds. And so in the future, maybe you're doing something different while you're sending Reiki. Maybe you are then thinking about your grocery list. Maybe you find some other way that resonates with you as you're sending Reiki, and that's all okay. But there's no one magic thing that you need to be focusing on as you're sending Reiki, and there's no one magic headspace to get yourself into during a Reiki session. So this is all really very individual to the practitioner, while recognizing that it's something that unfolds and develops as your Reiki journey unfolds and develops, which means that that can and will change, and that's all okay. Now, one thing that can be really helpful for you during a Reiki session to focus in on is the sensations and anything that you may or may not be feeling and sensing from the energy. And so that is a place where you can put your awareness as well, and to put your focus and attention. That is one place where you can go in your Reiki session, is just the sensations and the sensing. And so bringing your awareness to the present moment in terms of, do I feel anything? Do I feel anything? Is anything that I feel there? Don't feel anything? Okay, release judgment of that. I feel something. Okay, what's that all about? Just sit in it and not judge the sensation either. And so that is one place that you can bring yourself to in your Reiki practice, is just the idea of the sensation of the energy itself.